Garp, huh? It's pretty powerful, pretty strong guy. I cannot believe that last chapter we finally got Shanks to do a named attack, and in this chapter we got Garp to do a named attack. It's actually pretty crazy when you think about it, because these are some of the strongest characters in the series. And ever since we left Wano, honestly, at least for me, ever since probably Ifrit Jambe, since that was introduced, Oda's just been on fire. Like, I mean, like that Gear 5th King of Hell, we got Shanks Hockey Drive-By, we got Egghead, all of this. Like, Oda is cooking with some grease right now. It's actually insane. But what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Potential Unleashed. We're back with another video. This is One Piece chapter 1080, titled The Legendary Hero. And as you guys saw by the little bit that I said in the intro, this obviously includes Garp. A lot of stuff happened in this chapter. We got Garp going to Blackbeard's island. We got different Blackbeard pirates there. We all know that this is in the past because Blackbeard is currently fighting with Aokiji. Really good chapter. With that away, let's get into the review. So we're at Hashinosu, the pirate island in the New World, with this is Blackbeard's territory. Apparently Captain Koby, he is on the loose, and we know that he was kidnapped in exchange, well, during the exchange at Amazon Lily with Boa Hancock, and Blackbeard took him. We had no clue what his intentions were, but he took Koby, and so apparently they're going to try and take Koby's bounty. We know that, at least I forgot about this, but it was made known in the series about Cross Guilds that Buggy, Crocodile, and Mihawk, they are putting bounties on the Marines. And when you look at it, compare it to Dressrosa, it's 100 million per star. And so Koby, he is a 5-star, has a 5-star bounty, which I find kind of funny because they say that Koby, you know, as a captain, they typically have only 1 star. So him being worth that much, that means Koby is dangerous. And well, Koby, he's definitely stronger than the average captain because he trained under Garp. He has some of the Ryoshiki technique, specifically Skywalk, that we know of. And so Koby, he's on the loose, and the pirates, they're going after him for his bounty. Koby has come a long way, man. Seeing him as like this annoying little rat to someone as strong as him, he is carrying weighted shackle with him. It has this particular name, but I don't remember what it is. And so he's escaped with a lot of other former, well, I guess not slaves, but prisoners. And so Koby, he's going to try and buy time for these other slaves to escape. And everybody's like, yo, Koby, you're the hero. You know, we appreciate you, man. Really happy that you've done this for us. And Koby, he is a genuinely kind guy, so he's willing to do anything that he can to allow the citizens to escape. Every member of Blackbeard's crew has a devil fruit, because we get a scene with Shiryu. We know he has a clear fruit. He's like, Pizarro, you could have easily caught Koby. He's like, yeah, I could, but then Atishi always gets mad at him because he caused too much damage. And apparently Pizarro, his epithet is Corrupt King. Pizarro, he's the man that ate the island fruit. No clue what that is exactly. I assume that he can merge with the island or different things on the island, because he's kind of in like the floor when he's talking to Shiryu here. So I find that interesting. Then there's also Vasco's shot. Vasco, he's very bloodthirsty. He wants to burn down the whole town. And Pizarro's like, man, what the fuck are you doing? If that's the case, that would make Blackbeard even more mad. You would do worse than I would. Pizarro, he's a heavy drinker. That is his epithet, heavy drinker. Vasco shot, he drank the booze. Well, he's a booze man who drank the glug glug fruit. I don't know. These fruits are kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Senwan Wolf, his epithet is the colossal battleship. Well, Senwan Wolf, he is a giant who ate the big fruit and became a giantification man. So Blackbeard, you know, with Katarina Devon, with Vinegar, Doc, Shiryu, all of them, they do have devil fruits. Find it really interesting. Koby, he's escaping, and as he's running away, we get a flashback. Blackbeard apparently wants to make this island a full-fledged nation of Pirate Island, where it can be government affiliated and pirates can do whatever the fluff they want. And I find it funny, he said the Blackbeard Kingdom has a nice ring to it, and Koby's like, man, what the fluff? Who would acknowledge a country of criminals? Blackbeard's like, well, duh, that's the reason why I captured you, to use you as a bargaining chip, because you're, well, considered the hero. And so Koby's like, well, I don't know why you bargain with me. I'm a member of Sword, because you're wasting your time. Obviously, nobody knows what Sword is except for Aokiji, who is here. And apparently Sword, it's Marines who are no longer recognized on paper. And I find this really interesting because this allowed X Drake to kind of do whatever he wanted. It's where there technically still are Marines, but on paper they're not. So they could do whatever they want. If they wanted to challenge a Yonko, wanted to challenge a form of war, they could do it without any authorization from the world government. However, if they were to fail or something were to happen, the government, they're like, oh, hey, we don't know anything about this, not a part of us. So technically they still are members of the government, but whenever something would happen in terms of repercussion, the government wouldn't reap anything from it. So that's very clever. I never knew. I always thought SWORD, they were like a secret agency, which, I mean, technically they still are, but being kind of erased from the records, that's pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. And Blackbeard, he's in a pretty good, Blackbeard's smart. He's not like book smart, but he's smarter than people give him credit for, because he's like, well, even if you're a part of SWORD, it wouldn't hurt trying to use you as bait or anything in order to get his way. I love Blackbeard. He is the true definition of a pirate. Koby's running around, and I find it funny. He's like, is there anyone going to save me? He's like, wait, when did I start thinking of myself as the world revolves around me? He's basically like, when did I start thinking I'm the protagonist? And I just find that funny. Koby, I love his character. The more I'm getting involved with him and his growth and development, he's just becoming somebody I love. So as Koby's running around, there's this giant Marine who's swinging swords and going around the pirates, and somebody cuts his head off, and he comes back alive, and he's made a claim. He's like, yo, are you a Logia? And there's a building that's wobbling around, and everybody's like, yo, are you drunk? Like, what's going on? And apparently there's a girl. She is a Marine, and she has, I don't know, her devil fruit, it's called, she has the tamer, or the whip fruit. She can tame, I guess, anything that she whips. She's the granddaughter of Suru. If you guys don't know who Suru is, she was a part of the legendary trio with Garp and Sengoku. So she has the ability to pretty much whip everybody into shape. I find that pretty cool. She's doing her thing. Then Koby, he's surrounded. They're about to shoot at him. And so as they fire it, pop, pop, the guns, they have flour coming out of them, and everyone's like, yo, what the fluff? So another person, Hibari, don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure this is the girl that was with Helmeppo trying to convince them to go save Koby. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure this is her, because she's talking about Koby senpai, don't get the wrong idea, but I did this for you, you better get over here. Then another person, and this person, he's the one making the clay stuff. His name is Prince Gruss. He has the squish. He became a clay man and ate the squish fruit. There's a lot of devil fruits in this chapter. I'm sorry. So they ended up with the whip power. They ended up moving the buildings to surround all of these pirates here. So Koby, he's out of harm's way, and guess who comes in? Garp is here, and their ship is flying in the sky. Think of it as a coup de burst. Everybody's freaking out. They're like, the hero of the Navy, I thought he was retired. What the fluff is he doing here? Because Blackbeard's here, Shirayu's here. Not everybody is here from Blackbeard's crew, but a decent amount. And so Garp, he's laughing. He's like, oh, you guys wanted some? You guys took my apprentice, my pupil? He said, this is what you guys are going to get. So Garp's like, how dare you? How dare you guys try and kidnap Koby? Because Koby, he's a hero. He's his irreplaceable protege. And so Garp, he's charging up this fist, and he hits this island, like the little area that they encircle those pirates with. He hit them with a galaxy fist. Not just normal hockey. There's the lightning around. I'm going to say it. Conquerors, advanced conquerors, he used that galaxy fist, and he destroyed that portion of the island. Not to mention that he was so probably miles, I'll even switch to kilometers high, and he just sent that attack straight at the ground. Because typically when we see advanced conquerors clash, Kaido and Luffy, they're clashing fists. Zoro, when he was going against King, he was hitting him with swords. So this is the first time, and even Shanks went up to Kid and hit him straight right then and there. So this is the first time that we see a conqueror's attack from that magnitude. And Koby, in this instant, he's like, why are you doing this? He's so confused. Koby, you're I don't know his age. I think Koby's 17. And so Koby being a captain and doing all this at that age, Koby definitely has high hopes. He wants to become an admiral, wants to be a true marine and have proper change. So of course Garp is going, think of a parent. Garp is like his parent. Think of any parent would do this for their child. And I've seen a lot of people going crazy like, oh, Garp, he's willing to fight Blackbeard, do all this. But, for Koby, but he didn't do this for Ace. I seen so many memes of Ace, and it was like Ace in heaven looking at Garp after doing this for Koby. But this was a really good chapter, man. I'm not gonna lie, I may have underestimated Garp's strength. Maybe Rayleigh too, and Sengoku. I had people like Zoro, I had people like King. I even said I had Katakuri over him because I thought some people were overrating the old generation strength, and I still do think they are, but at the same time, they ain't out the fight yet. And so I'm gonna probably make a video about that, going in more detail about it, and who I think is stronger, where I think they scale in One Piece. But Garp's that dude. That's why he's the legendary hero of the Marines. But let me know how you guys felt about this chapter in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. So on the screen and in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.